This is my boring life. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to episode 15 of My Boring Life. I hope you enjoyed the show. Yes, episode 15. I'm pretty sure I've got the number right this time. Can't believe we're 15 episodes in already. But hey, this is I guess a big day. As you know from the last episode, I had my doctor's appointment, and I possibly have a hernia up here, which I've been thinking about. It would make a lot of sense based on the feelings and pain that I've felt throughout this area that being a guy, I just don't tell anybody about. So it all kind of makes sense. So I am heading to get x-rays and some type of imaging. I don't know if I think it's ultrasound imaging. So the x-rays I think are going to be of my chest, I guess. I'll find out. And the imaging is going to be my abdominal area, to see if I indeed have a hernia or hernias. And if I do, I'll be definitely scheduling a surgery. But I'm not quite sure how it works. If they just do the x-rays and abdominal imaging, and then they just send it to my doctor, and I have to wait for an appointment with my doctor to go over the actual finished product, being the x-rays and pictures. So we'll see what we can find out today. Hopefully, if that's the case, if they send it to your doctor to let you know the good or bad news, hopefully the tech who's doing the imaging will be a nice enough person to let me know what they see based on their experience, because sometimes the tech will be like, oh yeah, you can see that right there. So, yes, you do have a hernia. No, you don't. But that is what's happening today. And as you can see, probably it's a kind of a cloudy, gloomy morning. Hey, couldn't ask for anything better. A gloomy day when you're going to find out information about your health. There is one thing that is worse than anything that's happening today. No caffeine. How dare they take away the one thing that keeps me going every day? Caffeine! I need you! Yeah, I've been fasting for 12 hours, so I'm not allowed to have caffeine, which is kind of a bummer because that's the first thing I do every day is hook up that cup of Java juice, that magic potion that comes from a magic bean. Who says fairy tales don't exist? So apparently, while I was busy just talking and driving, I missed my turn. So here I am, turning back to get to where I need to be. Alright, so I'm only a half a mile away from, I went a half a mile past and now I'm going a half a mile back, so I went a mile off course. Good thing I'm an early arriver, so even with this little detour, I shall be there before I'm supposed to be there. I always plan for the worst possible traffic. In other words, standstill. Alright, and just like that, I am back on track. And while we're here together, might as well let you know that since the last time I talked about the job situation, there's been no change. I've applied for probably another 8 to 10 jobs since then. I haven't got one interview. One of the jobs I applied for was a mailman for the post office, and I was in the military, but not during the wartime, so I get the 5-point preference as opposed to the 10-point preference. I applied and got an email back from them a couple days after I took the test saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and remove your preference points because we are currently only looking for the 10-point preference people. So we're just going to take off your preference points, but we'll still keep you in the mix. In other words, yeah, you didn't get the job. But either way, even if they were going for the 10-point preference, they still should have left my 5-point preference. The only thing I can think of is with my 5-point preference and my test results that I scored higher than most of the people with the 10-point preference, which wouldn't surprise me. I back in the day, I took the air traffic controller exam and scored 98 on that. So I wouldn't have been surprised if I scored really good on their test. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. And if I have to get surgery, maybe it's some type of blessing in disguise that I need to just go ahead and take care of whatever health things I have to take care of first, and then, you know, worry about the job situation a little bit more. But that's where it stands as far as the job situation. They say the jobs are out there, but they're not giving interviews, which kind of surprises me. Anyways, we are getting close. Less than a mile to the location. So, well, let me tell you this before I get there. I took my blood work last Friday, so it's been the weekend plus 3 days, so it's been about 5 days since they took my blood work for my labs. Haven't got the results yet. I'm hoping to hear something today or tomorrow, so that I can include it as part of this video. But we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm about there. Oh, and there's a lot of traffic. See, this is why I planned for it. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit.
Your crazy mind sucks me in.
with. I had chest x-rays and ultrasound. Good news, I'm not pregnant. I tried to get the tech to tell me what she saw, and she was hardcore. She said, I'm not allowed to tell you. So I had to use a more cryptic method to try and get some information out of her. So just in random general talk, I brought up that, well, you know, I've been job hunting and getting no bites, but, you know, it might just be a blessing in disguise. You know, it gives me time to take care of this and get this all done with, all this medical stuff, since I haven't been to the doctor in 34 years. And she said, yeah, you got to look at it that way, because now you have time to take care of this. And I'm like, aha, take care of what? So I could see the ultrasound too, and I'm not a professional, I can't read an ultrasound, but it did look as if something was there, and she was marking things, and looked like there was some blood flow where there probably wasn't supposed to be some blood flow. She told me that I would receive the results would be sent to my primary doctor by Friday. So everything is a waiting game for results. I am now waiting for my lab results, and I am now waiting for the results of the ultrasound and the x-rays. The x-rays was on my chest. So we just play the waiting game, and we go from there. And hopefully I will have the results from the lab and this by Friday, so that I can put it all together in a video for you. As a matter of fact, it would be this video right here. Ooh, spooky. I'm talking to you in the future by my past self talking to the future. I'm so confused right now. Anyways, we will talk to you in a bit. And if I don't get any results, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Wink, wink, double wink. All right, take care.